In this scenario, they pick the underneath route with Tony, and that leaves this route with Travis Kelce wide open over the top. Now, Hey, welcome back to XP Camps. We educate the next generation of athletes about sports through gaming. If you've been following this channel for the past couple of months, you may have noticed that I've been taking lessons from our courses and posting them for free on YouTube so you can start understanding how our programs work. How these videos are going to work is I'm going to show you a concept, break down the concept so you understand how it works in real life, and then I'm going to show you how I set this concept up in Madden so that you can practice from home. If you like this style of content, make sure you leave a like and a follow, as the support on this channel would help us out a ton in furthering our mission to educate the next generation of athletes through gaming. And if you could drop a comment below of what concepts you want me to cover next, I'll be happy to do it. I'm going to be posting 2 to 3 times a week from now all the way through the Super Bowl, so make sure you leave your comments and let me know what you want to see or what we can be doing differently in order to make this the most valuable content for you possible. But I appreciate you clicking on the video, so let's jump into it. In this section, we're going to be taking a look at a smash concept. A smash concept is a 2-route concept that works really well against cover 2 coverages. The outside receiver is going to run a hitch route and the inside receiver is going to run a corner route. So let's jump into replay mode and see why this works. Alright, so here we are in replay mode taking a look at a smash concept. Now, the first end of the smash concept is actually this outside hitch route right here, Kadarius Toney. So if you remember from our cover 2 breakdowns in our football fundamental defensive ebook, in a cover 2, this player is going to be responsible for covering the flat or the area close to the line of scrimmage. So in this scenario, they're going to guard Toney because he's the player that's standing in the flat. This is going to be our outside hitch route right here. This player is in a hook curl, so they're going to be guarding everything between the numbers and the hash marks, and they might sink maybe 10, maybe 12 yards deep. Yeah, they get about 12, 13 yards worth of depth right there. But this is their general area, so they're not going to leave this area in a cover 2. And then this defender over the top, remember, they're in a deep half. So their responsibility is don't let anyone beat you over the top. Don't let your man get closer to the end zone than you are. So they're going to stay over the top of Travis Kelce and not let him beat him over the top. And so essentially with this concept, we're really trying to pick on this player right here, number 27. We're putting them into what we call a high-low read. It's a common theme that you'll see a lot throughout this ebook, but essentially this corner has 2 options. They can either step up to the line of scrimmage like they did right here on Toney, or they can try to sink and get underneath this corner route. But this defender has to basically choose which do you want to do. And in this scenario, they pick the underneath route with Toney, and that leaves this route with Travis Kelce wide open over the top. Now, if this defender were to sink more, then we would just throw to our check down route, which is Kadarius Toney. But in this instance, they stick to Toney, and it leaves, if we were to look at this from a bird's eye view, look at all of this open area that Patrick Mahomes has to throw to Kelce. They have all of this grass right here in front of them to throw the football to. And that's all because this route underneath here occupied the corner, and that gave Travis Kelce a lot of room to work over the top. But that's essentially how a smash concept works. Again, it's a high-low read where we're really reading this defender right here and seeing, are they going to step up or are they going to sink? And whichever option this player chooses, we're going to throw it to the other player because they'll be open. Alright, so how you're going to want to set this up is actually pretty simple. The first thing you could do is scroll over to your concept page and select medium pass, and then as you can see, one of the options is going to be smash, and it'll show you all the smash concepts available to you in your playbook. I'm in the New York Jets playbook, and as you can see, I have a ton of options for running a smash concept. If the playbook you're in doesn't have smash as one of the options, alternatively what you can do is go to formations and find any play where the inside receiver is going to be running a corner route. So right here I have Toney running that corner route out of the slot with the X underplay, and then I'll put the defense into cover 2. And so as you can see, all you need to do now is audible that outside receiver, or excuse me, hot route that outside receiver into a hitch route. Now for whatever reason, Madden doesn't let you hot route that outside receiver into a hitch, so you're gonna need to get a little bit creative. What I do first is hot route him into a smoke screen by clicking R trigger. And now this is what the setup is gonna look like. It accomplishes the same thing. All you're really trying to do is occupy the flat and make that cornerback decide, do I want to crash down into the flat and pick up that route, or sink back and pick up the corner route? So when we snap it here, we can see that cornerback gets about 13 yards of depth, and we're able to drop it down into the flat and pick up about 7 yards there. So that's the first option. The second thing you could do is hot route him into a quick out, and again, it does the same thing. It occupies that flat and gets that corner out wide open, and then as you can see here, we're able to break it loose for a big touchdown. So those are the two ways you could set it up if it's not already in your playbook already, but this is how you would run the smash concept in Madden.
Looking to get a better understanding of football so you can be more effective on the field? Check out xpcamps.com, where for just $4.99, we can make you better, smarter, and a safer player guaranteed.